So this lesson is to find the equation of the exponential function that contains the ordered pairs 2, 1, and 5, 7. So as I set this up, and I'm looking at these ordered pairs, input 2, output 1, input 5, output 7, I notice that the multiplier isn't too tough. It's 1 times 7 that gets 7. And not only that, it's only taking 3 units. So K is 3, and this one is M. And it's really A that we are missing. So as I put together this function, I don't know where it starts, so I'll just say it starts at A, but it multiplies by 7 every 3 units. So the trick, or the procedure for finding out what's A, where does it start, aside from just sort of estimating it's a little bit less than 1, is to plug in one of the points, and I choose the first one. So go ahead and plug in f of 2, which is this mystery A, 7 to the 2/3, and that comes out to 1. So I sort of solve this, and as much as I don't know what the cube root of 7 squared, we know that this is the cube root of 7 squared. As much as I don't know what the cube root of 7 squared actually is, I can take this equation, A times the cube root of 7 squared, A times the cube root of 7 squared equals 1, and divide both sides by the cube root of 7 squared. So I'm going to divide both sides by 7 to the 2/3. 7 to the 2/3. And as I take out my calculator, pardon me while I take out my calculator, and I mean I could call that 7 to the minus 2/3 or something like that, but I'd like to get an estimate of what that is, maybe rounded to 4 decimal places, something like that. So 1 divided by 7 to the 2/3 comes out to 0.2733 if I round off to 4 decimal places. So 0.2733. And so what this is looking like now, as I put it all together, is that f of x, at least approximately, and we're not going to get it perfect, is 0.2733, 7 to the x over 3. And if I need it to be in an a, b to the x kind of a form, then I do the trick whereby I rewrite the 7 to the x over 3 as 7 to the 1/3 to the x. So I'm going to make it an a, b to the x, which I already said over here. And so this is going to be 0.2733 cube root of 7 to the x. And my calculator says cube root of 7, 7 to the 1/3. That's 1.9129. So this thing that multiplies by 7 every 3 units is really increasing by about 91.29% each 1 unit.